Hi there, Andy here, and here's my easy 3 on recognising myself under pressure. I'm going to equate this to sitting in a boat, because when you're sitting in a boat on a calm sea, everything's fine and I don't worry about a thing. But if the sea starts to rock and sway and the waves get up, I start to feel a little bit less confident, maybe a lot more nervous. And that's what happens when we go under pressure. So the things that I'm going to cover in my easy 3 are the OAR technique, or the OAR acronym. Because we need an oar to get away from the big waves and get to shore. So OAR, the O of OAR, which is my easy 3 number 1, is observe. Observe what causes you to feel under pressure. What are the triggers? What are the things that happen that lead up to you feeling under pressure? I can give you an example for myself. If I have a day where I have many Teams meetings, which often happen back to back, and I might take an action from each one, at the end of the day, when I speak to my lovely wife and say, oh, I've had a really busy day and I've got loads on, she says, all right, well, why is that? And I said, I was in meetings and I took an action. I didn't have any time to deal with any of them. And she makes me write them down. You start to realise, which is my second of my easy 3, is what can I do to adjust? So I feel myself coming under pressure because I'm doing meetings and not the actions I need to do. So I can feel my to-do list growing and my time disappearing. But the A of OAR is adjust. What could I change in my working day that would allow me to manage that better? And that might be 45 minutes for a Teams meeting and 15 minutes to do an action, or at least to write the action down and plan it, or to write the action down to delegate it. So give myself time between meetings, and then by the end of the day, my narrative would be very different. Yes, I've had a very busy day. Did I feel under pressure? Not really. I feel planned and calm. So that leaves us with my third of my easy 3. So we've got the O, which is observe and recognise what puts you under pressure or when you feel pressure. We have the A, which is what can you do to adjust that? The R is replenish. What gives you energy? What do you do that you find rewarding, that you find good to do, that recharges the batteries? It might be anything. I mean, I'm a bit of a lover of Zero and a spreadsheet. So doing the finances for the office or the business is actually something I thoroughly enjoy. It's a bit weird, isn't it? But I thoroughly enjoy it because it's so very different to developing learning solutions, to speaking to clients about learning. It's quite the opposite of that, and I probably find it quite a haven. So if I book an hour of finance in my calendar, I look forward to that time and I use that time well. So find things. That's my example. You might have going for a walk. It might be something much more deep and meaningful than my Zero and spreadsheets. But there'll be things in your day that you can add into it that, well, again, calm the seas a little bit, so that rather than when it gets choppy, the waves keep getting bigger and bigger and you're under huge pressure and the boat is rocking, that as the seas get up, you sail and you row to a calmer part of the sea. That's my easy 3 on recognising yourself under pressure and doing something about it. We've got a couple of courses on this one from a leadership perspective, from an individual perspective as well. Motivation, stress, dealing with pressure, a number of things that will keep your mind and your body in a healthy place. I really appreciate you watching this one though. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you on another easy 3.